Alright, kanino tayo natapos? Kay Nicole, di ba? Nicole, may napili ka na ba that you want to go next? Or mag-volunteer na lang yung hindi pa tapos? Nagtatas ka ba ng kamay, Carla? Ang ginagawa mo, Carla? Nagre-rehearse ka ba? Ikaw na. So, you do the honor to be the next one after Nicolene. Okay, so, Carla, hindi ka matapos, di ba? Okay, so ikaw na. Baka mawala pa yung na-rehearse mo.
Good morning po. I am Carla Freire. You can call me Carla. My three statements are: I have 3 cats. Second statement, I am a digital artist. Third statement, I hate milk.
Milk. Okay. So, 3 cats. I'm sure that's true. Unless more than 3 yan. Okay. So, the second statement. Lahat kami naniniwala na totoo yung first statement mo, Carla. The second statement, you are a digital artist. Who says? Okay, isa, dalawa. But if you come to think of it, class, aren't we all digital artists? Kasi the mere fact na meron tayong social media before we post it, in-edit natin yun, you know. In a sense, we are all digital artists. Okay. The hate milk. Hate ba o love? You hate milk. Hate. Di ba? Narinig ko yung kahit nakamute si Carla. Okay. So, what's the lie there? Carla?
I have 3 cats. 5.
Sabi na
I
eh.
have 5.
Okay. So, you love milk.
Ayoko po.
You hate milk, tapos that's true. So, okay. So, you don't love it or you don't hate it. Okay, nice. You are making our confusing game even more confusing. Okay. So, who do you want to go next, Carla? Mag-volunteer na kayo, class. Mga hindi pa tapos. Okay, magtatawag na ako. Ang hindi pa tapos, si Villaruel. Go, Villaruel. Alice.
I'm Alistair Villaruel, and you can call me Alice. My first statement is, yung kapatid ko po sa PIA pa rin nag-aaral. The second statement, mahihain po ako. The third statement, kapitbahay ko po si Pacquiao.
Taray, nasa Forbes Park. Saan ba sa sa Sarangani or sa General Santos? Okay, so the PUP, yung kapatid ni Alice Villaruel. Okay, lahat sila naniniwala. The mahiyain. Naniniwala din sila. So, syempre, si Pacquiao. Wala. Walang bumoboto, walang ano. Okay. Uy, wag kayong malay nyo, totoo yan. Okay, what's the lie there, Alice?
Ano po, sir? Yung pangalawa.
Oh, di ba? Panis kayong lahat.
Joke
Kapit-bahay
lang,
niya si Pacquiao.
Joke lang, sir, and third.
Kulit mo eh, no? Naniniwala na sana kami. Okay. So, hindi rin kami naniniwala mahihain ka. So, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Alice. The next one is, hindi pa tapos. Since ayaw niyo mag-volunteer, James Labrusca.
And sir, rinig ako.
Yes.
And sir, my name is James Labrusca, 19 years old, and nakatira sa Cainta. And first statement ko is, I am a freelance video editor. Then second, I am a gamer, and yung panghuli, mahilig ako gumala.
So, first statement, si James ay freelance video editor. Raise your hand if you think that's true. The gamer. The gumala. Okay, so sa tingin nila ano ka? Hindi ka lumalabas ng kwarto mo, James. So, yun yung sa tingin nilang lie sa statement mo. So, what's the lie
Ayun nga,
there?
sir.
Okay.
Ayun. Hindi ako mahilig gumala. Sa bahay lang.
Good for you.
Ah.
Kasi bawal na din namang magala-gala ngayon for the meantime. Okay. So, thank you, James. Next is, tapos na lahat, no? May hindi pa ba tapos? So, we can proceed
Ako po,
now to
sir.
the next agenda. Sino yun? Romel?
Ako po.
Elizabeth. Meron pa. Sa Elizabeth. Go.
Hello po, ako po si Elizabeth Bean, 18 years old, nakatira sa Quezon City po. Yung first statement ko po is I like dogs more than cats. Tapos second statement ko po is I love drawing. Tapos third statement po is I live in Quezon City.
Okay. Hindi na pwede yun. Invalid na yung third statement mo. Sinabi mo, I'm Elizabeth, 18 years old from Quezon City. So, mag-isip ka pa ng isang statement.
Diba?
Hindi pwede yun.
Yung third statement ko na lang po pala is I love cooking.
I love rock and roll. Okay, cooking. Okay, the first statement, the love dog more than cats. Wala. Isa. Si Trisha. So, drawing. You love drawing. You love cooking. I think the second statement is the lie. So, what's the lie? Elizabeth?
First statement,
So you love
mas gusto ko po
cats.
yung cat.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Next is Romel. Hindi ka pa tapos, Romel.
Good morning po, sir. I'm Romel Bartin po, 19 years old. First statement ko po is, I can speak Korean fluently. Pangalawa po, I'm writing spoken poetry po. Third po is, I love novels.
You love what?
Novels po.
Novels. Okay. So the first statement, the Korean. Naniniwala kayo na fluent si Romel sa Korean? Okay. So the writing spoken poetry. Okay, wala. Naniniwala sila doon sa'yo. The novels. Okay. Okay. So what's the lie there, Romel?
Yung first statement po, I can write Korean lang po.
Ano yung lie doon? Yung first?
Yes po, sir, yung first
Okay.
statement.
Pero nag-aaral ka ng Korean? Ha?
Yes po.
Okay. Okay. Actually, meron tayong ngayon sa COED. Meron tayong offer na subject na hindi siya Korean. Ano siya? Foreign language pero Nihongo. So, okay. After Romel, wala na. Tapos na lahat. So, proceed na tayo sa next agenda. Patrick. Yeah, Patrick. Go, Patrick.
So, good morning, everyone. I am Patrick Junedo, and you can call me Patrick or Junedo. My first statement is I already study from different university a month ago. Second is this is my dream course. And third would be I love arts.
Okay, thank you so much. Patrick. Okay, the study from different university before PUP. Who says that's a lie? Okay, so Kyle says that's a lie. Andrea says that's a lie. So the dream course. Ay, come on. Okay. The dream course, the second statement. Pag mo kaming niloloko, Patrick, hindi mo to dream course. Joke lang. The I love arts. Okay, so what's the lie, Pat?
The second statement.
Dream course. Hindi mo dream course. Ano ba yung dream course mo, Patrick?
BS Architecture po.
Actually, ano pa lang yun? Mga 48 hours na mag-open yung enrollment sa architecture. Puno na. Kasi before, ako yung enrollment officer ng College of Education. So magkakatabi kami accountancy, engineering, architecture, education, psychology. So sila, in 2 days, puno na kagad. Kami sa education, in 2 days, mga 2 pa lang nag-enroll. Ganon ka unheard or, unglamorous. Seemingly unglamorous sa tingin nila yung education. Kailangan pa namin magkaroon ng campaign efforts to promote the education. Last na napupuno, aside from co-ed, is the psychology. The psychology. Okay. Kasi doon talaga, sobrang bilis napupuno ng accountancy, engineering, architecture. Okay, so we're all done? Okay, wala na? Tapos na? Going once? Going twice? Wala nang tatas ng kamay? Okay, so allow me to share my screen here so we can discuss the syllabus for productivity for business education. 1 second. Okay, so here is the syllabus for the Office Productivity for Business Education. What we will also discuss is the memo number 6, the PUP BPAA memo number 6, what's that all about, and the syllabus and those things and we will address some of your questions, of course. So first things first, Office Productivity for Business Education. When we say office productivity, of course, when we say office, it's about your possible workplace, okay, in the future. So, though your course is technically, isipin nyo na lang, ni-rename lang yung course nyo. Ang course nyo talaga is Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in TLE. Yun yung course nyo. Okay? BS, Bachelor of Secondary Education, in major in TLE. Yan yung course ng lahat ng BBT LED. Kasi ang default path nyo is high school teacher sa TLE. TLE teacher in high school. Okay? And I'm sure majority of you, maybe, kasi sa panahon namin, pag tinanong ng mga professor, sino dito yung gusto maging teacher? So out of 40 students, siguro marami na yung 5 na nagtataas ng kamay. Okay? So let me try that in this. Give me a hands up, emoticon, a response if you want to become a high school teacher. Taas kayo, virtual or manual. Wala, isa. Okay, si Kendrick. 2, 3. Okay. So, di ba? So, ano pa rin? Totoo pa din yon. 10 years ago, pag tinanong kami ng mga teachers namin kung gusto na maging teacher, ganun din karami yung mga nagtatas ng kamay. Okay. And ako, hindi ako kasama sa mga nagtatas ng kamay. Pero sabi ko nga, kapag kahit na ayaw mo maging teacher, kasi yung sa amin dati, yung mga nagtataas ng kamay, gusto talaga maging teacher, hindi sila naging teacher. Yung mga hindi mo akalain, least likely to become a teacher, sila yung mga nagiging teacher. So, yung isa kong classmate na siya talaga yung pinaka most likely na maging teacher sa amin. Ano siya? Hindi. Naging manager siya sa isang restaurant for 10 years already. So, hindi siya naging teacher. Yung isa naman namin yung classmate na gangster, puro pasaway talaga, laging late. Pero ngayon, ang galing niyang high school teacher. Isa talaga siyang gurong-guro na talaga siya. So hindi mo akalain. So kahit ako naman, hindi ko naman inakala na maging teacher ako. Lagi sinasabi ng mama ko na, anak, mag-teacher ka na lang, mag-teacher ka na lang. Pero never ko sineryoso. Pero yun, wala. Naging teacher talaga. Okay. So so just like what we mentioned, it's either office. Office talks about your work your workplace, your possible workplace in the future. There are a lot of opportunities na sa inyo. Pwede kayong maging teacher, pwede kayong maging office worker, pwede kayong sa technical field and everything. So there are a lot of possible work for you. Kaya sa lahat ng industry, pwede kayong makapasok. That's why what we are talking here is, of course, the possible skills. Okay, not just your technical skills, but also your soft skills. Okay, how to deal with other people. Okay, we are not only nurturing your skills. Okay, but also your soft skills or your attitude. Okay, those are the things that we will be talking in business education. So when we say business education, this is more often, entrepreneurship and the TLE subjects that we are encountering. So here, ang pag-uusapan natin dito, class, is the institutional learning outcomes. When we say institutional learning outcomes, this is true to all the courses that you will be, what is the institution involved in delivering this lesson is, of course, PUP. Ano ba yung ini-aims ng PUP sa lahat ng mga estudyante niya? Okay? Sa lahat, it's either whatever course that you are taking. Ito dapat yung expected institutional learning outcomes. These 9 institutional learning outcomes, this is what we will be discussing. Okay? Aside from of course, the whole syllabus itself, and also the memo number 6. So let's talk about the institutional learning outcomes already, since we have 9 of it. Creative and critical thinking. So what's this creative and critical thinking? Class, you will not be hired by a company for something that kung alam mo yung capital ng Mongolia or circumference ng planet Earth, those things, hindi ka nila i-hire sa mga alam mo na pwede naman i-Google. It's just 2 seconds away from Googling it. They will hire you for your critical thinking skills. If you can develop your critical thinking skills, that's what we are aiming for, to help you develop your critical thinking skills. Critical thinking skills, it's like your aha moment. You're like, there's a light bulb. Suddenly, there's a light bulb that flashes for you to solve your problem. Okay, so that's what we want you to develop while you are staying here in PUP. Okay, not just the information, those dates, the name of peoples, that is just one Google away. Yun yung in demand ngayon sa workplace is your critical thinking skills. What you can contribute to the company, which is how you can be able to solve a particular problem. Okay, so those are the things that we are expecting. Okay, kasi class, tapos na yung tapos na yung phase nyo, elementary, high school, senior high school. Gusto nyo pa naman pagdating sa college, ang gagawin nyo pa is magme-memorize, then sa exam. So of course, we are here in college. Ano na to? Kumbaga, parang nasa workplace na kayo. Magsosolve na kayo ng mga real life problems, not just necessarily memorizing things that is just one Google away. Tapos na yung phase na yun sa learning life nyo. So ito na yung training ground for the real world. Okay, effective communication, of course. This is also what we are training our students. We are expecting our students to have a effective communication skills because you are expected to become a teacher. Okay, so if you are good in communicating but you have stage fright, so you need to practice that. You need to take every opportunity to speak in front of your classmates. Especially during face-to-face classes. Okay, dapat nga mag-volunteer pa kayo. Sir, can I discuss this one bullet point here to my classmates? Something like that. So that I can, practice confront my fear in speaking in front because I'm expected to become a teacher. Baka pagdating ng practice teaching, di ba? Blanco na lang kayo sa harap ng mga estudyante nyo. Just like I know someone na culture shock siya during practice teaching. Ano siya? High school major siya. Of course, secondary education siya. Pero hindi siya nakapagturo sa secondary. Sa elementary siya nakapagturo. Kasi nga na-culture shock siya sa high school. Sa lit-lit niya na babae, tapos ang tatangkad ng mga estudyante niya. Yun, so na-shock siya. So napunta siya sa elementary. Ang hindi niya alam, mas mahirap sa elementary. So yun. Parang umiwas siya sa baga, napunta siya sa apoy. So mas madali talaga man. Mas okay. For my opinion, mas madaling magturo sa high school compare sa elementary. Okay, strong service orientation. When we say your service orientation class, what are those things na specific sa course nyo? Okay? So did you know, class, that your course, the BBT LED, okay, is just a renamed version of BBTE. BBT is just a renamed version of BBE. And yung course na tinitake nyo ngayon, yan mismo yung course ng Dean natin, si Dean Mina Comuyog. Kilala nyo ba yung Dean natin, si Ma'am Mina Comuyog? 100% sure ako magiging professor niya rin si Ma'am. So same course. My course is also the same as you are. So we have the same course. Actually, 90% na magiging professor niyo sa College of Education took the same course as you are taking in right now. The principal of senior high school have the same course as you are. Kay BBTE. Si Mama Colbia, the principal, the dean. So lahat ng mga karamihan ng mga high position sa PUP are galing from the College of Education, especially in our department, Department of Business Teacher Education. So did you know, class, na one professor told me that the BBTE, our course, is actually the flagship course of PUP. Okay, what is flagship? When we say flagship, for example, what is the flagship product of Apple? Anyone want to answer that? What's the flagship product of Apple? Apple, the company Apple. Steve Jobs. What's their flagship product? Okay, yes, what's that? Nicole. Ano yung flagship product ng iPhone? Ng Apple.
Their iPhone and MacBook.
Okay, so specifically iPhone 13, yun yung flagship nila. Kumbaga, yun yung product na pinaka-main sa company nila. How about Samsung? What's their flagship product? Right now, the Galaxy Z series, the Galaxy S series. Okay, so PUP, what is the flagship course of PUP? Of course, class. It's BBT LED. Okay, ang course natin since 1956. Sobrang flagship na ng course na to. Ito yung pinaka-unang course, unang 4-year course sa PUP. Okay, can you believe that? Since 1956 up until now, strong pa rin ang BBT LED sa Department ng Business Teacher Education. And my professor also told me that the PUP, okay, Polytechnic University of the Philippines. What is poly? Poly means many. Technic means skills. Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Okay? So the PUP itself is actually named after because of our course, BPT-LED. Because in our department, in the College of Education, you will learn a lot of skills. Okay? So you are taking the course that is the university was named after the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Many Skills University of the Philippines. So you should be proud that you are here in this course. And I'm sure maybe more than half of you napunta lang talaga dito, napadpad. Actually, including me. Okay? Na that ang goal ko lang talaga, class, nung college ako, is makapagtapos ng pag-aaral regardless of the course. Sabi ko, ang mahalaga lang sa akin makapagtapos ako ng pag-aaral kahit na anong course pa yan. Kung open yung psychology noon, napunta ako sa psychology. Open yung education. So napunta ako sa education. That's why. That's the reason why I am here in front of you. Okay? So strong service orientation, you know exactly where you are. And passion to lifelong learning. Passion for lifelong learning. This is also the lang class, ang ingay ng tricycle. This is what we are want you to have, because think of it this way, class. Productivity tools in business education. Whatever, maybe more than half of what we will be talking in this subject will become obsolete once you become a professional already. Okay? Are you getting my point? Because when I was in college, when I was at your age, ang teaching demo ko sa educational technology is overhead projector. Okay? Sino dito ang nakarinig na ang alam kung ano yung overhead projector? Anyone? Just raise your hand if you think that you've heard about the overhead projector. Oh, isa lang. Si Alice lang. So overhead projector is parang predecessor siya. Ancient projector. So manual ka, per slide, ipapaprint mo yun sa acetate. Kumbaga yung acetate is like plastic, cellophane, na ipiprint mo doon manually yung mga laman ng slide mo. Tapos mag-reflect manually. So kumbaga fluorescent lamp lang yung overhead projector. Then magre-reflect siya. Saka makikita nila. Then 10 pesos per slide. Magpa-print ng slide ng acetate sa overhead projector. Ganun kamahal. Per slide yun 10 pesos. Pero nung naging teacher na ako, wala na, hindi na ginagamit yun. Obsolete na yun. Wala nang gumagamit nun. Never heard na yun sa mga estudyante ko. So ganun kabilis yung mga yung flow ng technology. So maybe what we will be talking here, kapag ano na kayo, professional na kayo in your respective fields, it's either napunta kayo sa corporate or sa education or sa hospitality management, kasi possible din naman mapunta kayo. Pwede ka kayo maging flight attendant kasi requirement lang naman sa flight attendant, at least 4-year course. Tsaka marunong lumangoy, yun lang. So kahit makatapos kayo nito, pwede kayo maging apply as flight attendant. So there. So what I'm saying is that we are encouraging you to look beyond, okay? Not just the trends that is in front of you, but of course, what will be the trends, possible trends in the next 10 to 15 years. So that's what. So I'm sure you get my point, class. Passion for lifelong learning is because hindi ka pwedeng maging stagnant. Hindi tayo pwedeng maging stagnant sa field natin ng education. Okay? Dati, pakitaan mo lang ng video yung mga estudyante, kuha mo na yung attention nila. Pero ngayon, hindi na enough yun. Kahit pakitaan mo sila ng video, you will not get their attention anymore kasi lagi naman sila nagko-consume ng mga video. Okay? So, what's next to video? So, kailangan ka mag-step forward. Ano ba yung next sa video? Pwedeng pakita mo sila ng hologram. Ganun na yung, so malamang, niisip nyo na ano pa yun, medyo malayo na mangyari yung hologram thing na yun. Pero, okay, it will happen. sense of nationalism and global responsiveness. So of course, you are not only expected to work locally, but with your work, with your things that you are learning from PUP, you are qualified to work even abroad. Okay, global responsiveness and sense of nationalism. Of course, you even though kasi parang ano yan, parang um, unspoken agreement na since nakapagtapos kayo sa state university, at least sana mag-render kayo ng service sa country nyo for 2 years. Okay? If you really want to go abroad, at least render 2 years of service from your country just to give back, okay, to the country. So of course, once you have that, then can work abroad. The community engagement. Class, lahat ng organization, merong community engagement. And community engagement is that giving something back to the community. Get it? So lahat ng organization, GMA, Unilever, Procter & Gamble, etc., lahat yan sila, meron ways to give back to the community. Ang College of Education, we have this Community Outreach Learning Center. That is our one way of giving back to the community. Imagine, the College of Education have its own school. Preschool, yung COLC. COLC is since 1988 nag-ooperate siya. Yung mga alumni ng preschool natin sa College of Education, COLC, is mga doktor na kayo, mga engineer na ngayon. Kasi since 1988, nag-ooperate yung COLC. Kaya COLC is our mini school sa PUP, sa College of Education. Yung mga teacher doon is yung mga 3rd year to 4th year students. Once they have a professional education subject, pwede na sila magturo sa COLC, Community Outreach Learning Center. Okay, adeptness in responsible use of technology. Of course, you are adept, meaning you are skilled in using responsible use of technology, meaning you know the etiquette in using technology, you know the fair use, okay, for fair use for if these types of media, okay, you know exactly what are those rules applied to different media, text, if it's infringement, if it's copyrighted. So adeptness in responsible use of technology. Then, number 8 is the high level of leadership, okay, and organizational skills. This is class when you are expected to become a teacher, okay? So you are expected to become a teacher. Therefore, the tendency is, kahit ayaw nyo sa gusto, you are already, by default, a leader. At least to your students. Kasi yung career path nyo is sana maging teacher kayo. So leader kayo for your students. So that is what is expected of you. That high level of leadership and organization skills. Let's say yung mga teacher class, sila yung most respective part of the community, respective people in the community. Let's say pansinin nyo sa barangay nyo, pag may isang bahay doon na ang nakatira is teacher, okay, people put high regards to those type of individual in your community. Okay, so what I'm saying is that teachers are the most respected part of the society. So let's say, pag yung teacher, oy, huwag kayong mag-ingay dyan, teacher yung nakatira dyan, or huwag kayong mag-inuman sa harap ng bahay na yan kasi harap yan ng bahay ng teacher, huwag kayong maingay, madaling araw. So iniisip nila na by default, community think that if you are a teacher, you must be respectable. So the training ground, okay, kahit na let's say College of Education kayo, pag tinanong nyo yung mga ibang courses, ano yung first impression mo sa mga co-ed students? So siyempre, sabi nila, professional, ma-behave, okay, kasi magiging estudyante sila, magiging teacher sila. Pagdating nila ng 4th year, 3rd year pa lang, may mag-handle na kayo ng mga observation. May field study na kayo. Then 4th year, of course, practice teaching na kayo. Magiging ilo-look up na kayo ng mga estudyante nyo. Okay? So, by default, you are trained leaders. Okay. Next is sense of personal and professional ethics. So sense of personal and professional ethics is, of course, yeah, just like what I'm saying, is that you are expected to be on your best self always. I know, nakaka-pressure yun kasi estudyante pa lang naman kayo. Why do you have to act as if you are a teacher already? Okay. Yeah, it's naka-pressure yun. Pero it's just think of it as a training ground. Okay. Maybe you just need to follow first. If you want your own rules to use, you need to follow first. Okay? Observe muna kayo. Then kapag ano na kayo, nasa position na kayo, that's where you put the change that you want. Okay? So those are the things that are expected of you. Institutional learning outcomes, creative and critical thinking skills. Oh, by the way, class, the memo number 6 is all about the easing up of academic requirements. Okay? So have you heard about that already in your other subject? Yesterday class? Na-discuss na ba sa inyo yun, yung memo number 6, yung easing up of academic requirements?
Hindi pa po.
Hindi pa.
Opo.
Okay, so i-discuss natin yon word by word. Papakita ko sa inyo yung memo. So, matatapos na tayo, class. After this, I'll give you a 10-minute break. 10-minute break. Just exactly 9 a.m. Kasi ano pa lang ngayon? 8:49. 9 a.m. Babalik tayo. Ang agenda natin sa pagbalik natin is the memo number 6, the question and answer, kung may mga tanong kayo about the subjects, and other matters. Okay? So matatapos tayo by maybe last session na yon. Mga 9:40, 9:35 tapos na yung first day ng class natin. Okay? So 10 minutes break, exactly 9 a.m. kasi 8:49 na ngayon. Babalik tayo. Okay ba yung class? Understood?
Okay po.
Hi po, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
9
po.
Okay, good. 9 a.m. Babalik tayo. 10 minutes break muna tayo. Okay, then we'll discuss the other matters that's not yet tackled. Okay. Bye for now.